Melbourne, the kitchen of Australia and a melting pot of cultures that has cooked up a food paradise. In this unique Eat series, we're chasing down mind-blowing dishes in the most unexpected places, from petrol stations to churches. If it's delicious, we're eating it. My name is Lane and I am Local Eats.
We're at church today, not for praying, but for eating. In here, we're going to be eating some really good Malaysian food. We're going to meet up with a friend first and he's going to tell us what to order. But let's go and eat. It's been a while since I've been to church.
How long do you think?
Oh, I reckon a good decade. I reckon my favourite religion is Buddhist. You know,
Okay.
I think Buddha, he looks like he's well fed, so he likes food.
That's probably true. Yeah, I reckon, for you who is into exercise, I reckon Jesus would have been pretty jacked. He was a carpenter for all of his life, up until he was 30.
So I can't believe there's good food here, Malaysian food.
Malaysian food, very, very popular here. We're at City Life Church. It's probably one of the biggest Pentecostal churches in this area, in the eastern suburbs of Melbourne. My parents go here, I used to go here as a kid. That's a pretty popular spot for Malaysian food.
What do you normally order here?
The Nasi Lemak is here is good. And my wife, who, was on your show last time, likes the lo shu fan, which is like a type of noodle. But yeah, I feel like can't really go too wrong. Just don't get like the fish and chips or something.
Oh yeah,
you'll probably be fine.
All right, so we should order the lo shu fan, and then also a Nasi Lemak, I heard.
Yep, Nasi Lemak. They do a pork belly one here, which I've had before, which is excellent. And then I don't know, whatever else, I guess. I think they sell all sorts of Malaysian things, kueh and roti and
It's pretty Malaysian because you just order at the counter and then they just come to you. It's pretty casual style.
Yeah,
so
very much like a cafeteria style.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I can't believe I'm at church here, but I'm ready to...
if you want to hang around for another 3 hours, I think there's a service.
I'm ready to have another service. All right, got us some extra treats.
So what's in these?
It's a barbecue pork bun.
Usually they're like rectangular, are they not?
Well, Chinese style, they're usually round, but not fried.
Yeah, not too fried. Looks yum.
Whoa.
Is it hot?
It's nice and warm.
It looks full.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Cheers. Okay, let's see. Let's go 1, 2, 3.
That's really good.
That's proper. Oh,
That's a mess, but man, it's good.
oh, it's sweet. Nice pastry.
The pastry's not too thick. Sometimes you can just get
It's pretty light.
a mouthful of dough and not a lot of much else.
They're not scamming you in filling.
The onion flavor is really nice.
Yeah, very distinct. Wow. That's a proper bun. Oh yeah.
Of all the ones you've eaten,
How would I rate this?
having gone to Hong Kong multiple times,
I'll give it an 8.5 out of 10.
that's really good.
It's pretty good. Yeah. I like mine a bit more fattier. It's not as fatty as I like it.
Yep.
What about you?
I'm not an expert in these. I don't eat them very often, but it tastes good.
Thank you. Okay, we've got the main event here, guys. Look at that. That is an absolute masterpiece. That looks 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
That's aesthetically a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So this is
Done
the
very well.
pork belly Nasi Lemak.
Yep.
Yep, you've had it before?
I've had it before.
Yeah.
It's not something you would typically get
No.
in Malaysia, just because the things tend to be halal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, true. And look at that egg.
It looks really good.
Holy crap. And tell me about this. I don't know what that is. That's a...
I believe it's a kind of like fish cake.
Yeah.
I think it may have, they've changed it since the last time I've been here, but it's like a fish and squid usually kind of flavor.
Yeah.
And then they wrap it in like I think like a tofu skin.
Oh, nice.
And then it's deep fried.
All right, let's get into it. Which one do you want?
Oh, you choose. I've
I'm
had
gonna
these
have to
before.
go for this one. Oh, yeah.
I can't believe you got me a fork to eat noodles with. This is really insulting.
I usually eat everything with fork and spoon.
Really?
Yeah. I only pick up the chopsticks when I really have to.
Wow. Okay. You eat ramen with like a fork?
No, because there's
Yeah.
none available. Look at this. Look at this egg. Oh, that is illegal. And to do this at a church. Oh. So how would I attack this? Just mixing everything?
A bit of everything, but definitely get the sambal.
Yeah.
That's kind of usually the star of it. The rice is coconut rice.
Oh, coconut rice, yeah.
So lemak means like fragrant in Malay. And nasi means rice.
Alright, I got a bit of nasi and it smells fragrant, very fragrant. Alright, let's go. That's the ultimate bite. It's got a bit of egg yolk, a bit of crispy pork. Oh, that's so luxurious.
So good, right? I was telling you the other day that how Malaysia, at least in the 2019 study, is the most obese country
Oh, really?
in all of Asia. So I think 20% of the population is obese.
The food's so good, of course you're going to be obese.
Yeah, this is the kind of food.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
I'm really curious about this one because it is popular.
Wow.
Roti, usually if you go to pretty much any Malaysian place in Melbourne, except maybe like Papa Rich, but like most of the roti you get is frozen.
Yeah.
And they just kind of heat it up. I don't know, I wonder if it's the same case here, but it looks good.
It looks very good. Look at that. That's a fortress of deliciousness. Look at the 2 eggs. That is generous. Usually you only get 1 egg.
Eggs are very expensive now, so
Yeah.
it's very much value for money.
I had to dig into my savings for eggs. That's, $12 a carton.
Unbelievable.
$1 an egg. Yeah. I'm going to go for another
I
ultimate
need
bite.
chopsticks, I'm sorry. It feels wrong.
He's going to go get chopsticks. I'm going to go for another ultimate bite with these anchovies and another piece of crispy pork. Let's go. Oh, it's got a piece of big onion there. Okay, this is the ultimate bite again. Oh man. Beautiful fish flavour, tangy, spicy, and man, Malaysians really know how to do crispy pork belly. That's one of the most crispiest pork bellies I've ever had. Oh man.
Do you have some of the spicy pickles as well?
Not yet. Let me have a little dab. Oh, beautiful. Like a curry flavour. How was yours?
It's a very like typical taste, a kind of a soy sauce, white pepper flavor.
Yeah.
It's really familiar to me. Feels really homely. I love it. It may pale in comparison to this though. I feel like this flavor is going to be a lot lighter than something like that. But this is like, really feels like home cooked food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks interesting with that bean curd skin.
Fish cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to try? Happy to swap.
We'll have a swap. You barely ate it though.
I had a little bit.
Yeah.
But have it with the green chili. I
Alright.
feel like that's the.
Okay. I want to
That's a
see
game
your
changer.
reaction on this.
I mean, I have had it before.
All right. How do you do it? What do you do to get the ultimate bite on that?
Yeah, just trying to get a bit of everything, really. But the crispy side bits of the egg is always good.
That's ultra crispy.
Yeah. No point eating here if you're trying to be on a diet, I think. It's really caloric.
Wow, look at that. That looks amazing. Yep, 2 nods. 2 nods of approval. Okay, I'm gonna go for my low shield fun with no chopsticks. Okay, so look at that. It's got this really rich pork fragrance. It's got a little bit of sauce there. Okay. All right, let's go in for this bite. Oh, that's actually really good. Yeah.
Like you'd want that if you were hungover
Yeah.
for breakfast.
Yeah. It's got a
It's really comforting.
That pork, it's such a signature taste in Asian cooking. It's like ultra umami as well. And also, It's not too salty. You'd think it'd be salty because of that soy sauce noodle combination.
And the noodles carry the flavor of the sauce quite well.
All right, let's go in for another ultimate bite. We're gonna go in with a bit of a fish cake. All right. Oh, the jalapenos. Bit of tanginess in there. This is a really good dish.
I've never heard anyone call them jalapenos.
Not a jalapeno?
I mean, they look like it.
That's a jalapeno.
Sure.
What do you call
What
it?
is it supposed to be?
It's a green pickle chili. I don't know if it's. I mean,
Oh.
it's. I don't know if it's the same variety as a jalapeno.
All right.
I mean, you're not wrong. They're pretty similar.
All right. Comment down below what you think that was. But yeah, this is a great dish. I don't think you can go wrong with either of these.
No.
So these are the mains.
Yep.
It's now time to try the entree. That's an entree, isn't it?
Going backwards a bit.
That's all right. We're in an upside down country anyway. So I want you to tackle this. I have no idea what I'm doing.
I don't know if I've ever had this before.
Do you
in
chopstick
this way.
that, or?
No, you probably fork and spoon it. Or use your hands.
All right, you go first. Give me your demonstration.
As you get, yeah, it's gonna get messy.
Wow.
Probably.
Presentation's just so nice.
Yeah. Whoa. Just demolish that egg. Yep. Oh, yeah. You're like an artist.
I don't know if there's any specific scientific way to eat this. It's definitely more of an art. It's really flaky, really buttery. I think you'll love that.
All right. I'm just going to double dip with my utensils.
Sure.
We are at church, so we're protected from any sort of germs. All right. I'm going to use this spoon and fork combination to dissect the deliciousness out of it. Look at that, this is dripping with flavour. I'm going to carry it over, open my mouth. Oh man. The flavour looks more intense than it is,
Yeah.
but it's a very distinct like curry flavour. Everything blends in beautifully. It's very rich.
Yeah, well, the
Very
curry
rich.
itself, I'm finding, is not as rich as it looks, because it
No.
looks quite coconutty,
Yeah.
but the egg is really the thing that adds richness.
That's a great egg. Yeah, I think half the cost was the egg.
Yeah, probably. The labor and the materials cost.
And you can feel the roti, it's like airy.
Yes.
So it doesn't look like it's
Been
heated
frozen.
up. Yeah. It's airy. I'm gonna go in for that sambal as well. Is that sambal?
That's sambal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That another ultimate bite. Oh yeah. That sambal takes it to the next level.
Just a bit of that sweet, oniony goodness.
Wow, this is amazing. So I definitely think out of all these dishes, I can't go
Yeah,
past.
surely.
Yeah.
Surely this has to be it. I don't know if they have this all the time. I feel like it's a special,
It's a special, yeah. I've never seen it.
but it's so good.
Yeah.
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 And once again, yeah.
So-
I guess you don't really have to worry about halal in a church as much, so
No.
they can work with
You can
pork.
confess afterwards anyway.
I don't know what church you've been to, but it's not Catholic here.
All right, if you come here, you definitely have to get either of these dishes, but I'm sure there's other great ones besides the fish and chips.
I'd advise against the fish and chips.
But we're off to another place. Let's go check that out.
Sounds good.
Yeah, let's head off to another meal. We have arrived at Koi Roast Meat Inn.
Koi roast in.
Koi Roast Inn.
Yeah.
And usually come here for the really fatty
Yes.
char siu.
So this is like a Malaysian style char siu, which is quite different to the Cantonese style,
Yeah.
which I think uses maybe like a pork shoulder or a pork neck. Here that's like pork belly. It's a lot sweeter. There's like a burnt sugar kind of flavor to it that's really delicious. Once again, keeping in theme of Malaysia being a very obese country, it's a very caloric
High density
version of char siu.
Yeah, so we'll definitely need a workout after this. Let's get the obviously signature pork belly.
Yep.
And the roast pork you said is.
I think it's pretty good.
Yeah, let's get that as well. And the salted chicken looks appetizing to me. You want to try some?
Yeah. Probably be the healthiest thing we've had all day.
But it's a nice intimate setting, and you got the uncles there just chopping up the meats, just like in traditional Hong Kong and Malaysia as well, I assume. Yeah, pretty much as authentic as you can get. Oh yeah, thank you. Oh yeah, the main event. Look at that. That's proper.
The one underneath it, that one's got a lot of fat. That's like practically transparent.
It's literally falling apart. I'm drooling.
Okay, we have to go in for the famous fatty Malaysian barbecue pork. Yeah?
Sure.
All right, let's go in for it. This transparent piece is mine. Okay, cheers. Oh, that's like a dessert, but savory dessert. That's very sweet, very fatty.
But it's like got a really nice roasted barbecue-y
Yeah.
flavor.
Yeah, that's totally different to the Cantonese style.
Yeah.
Wow, I've got to go in again. Yeah. Wow, look at that fattiness.
Should try this one. This is the end, which usually has like, is a bit crispier.
Oh, okay. I'm not going to say no.
So caramelized sugar, it gets stuck in your teeth a little bit.
That is proper. I think that would go great with a bit of rice. True? Okay, let's go for that combination. The ultimate spoon. Oh yeah.
It's probably a bit too rich to eat on its own.
Yeah, it kind of just blends in perfectly. So you know how it gets more appetizing with more rice and
Yeah.
chocolate? Yeah. That would get sickening on its own.
Yeah. It is very rich.
Okay, let's try the char siu with the noodle, okay? So, oh yeah. Who doesn't like a classic egg noodle? Oh, look at that, that's just dripping. So I just had the most crispiest roast pork at Terry's Kitchen. Let's see how it compares. Oh. Ultra gelatinous.
How do you find the noodles?
Noodles are great. It's nice and light in flavour, but the texture with the roast pork is
Yeah.
proper.
I can't really find this flavor of noodles. Like this is a really classic sort of KL wonton noodle style, and it's not easy to find around here.
No, you wouldn't expect this place. I drive past it all the time.
Yeah.
It's hidden. It's literally hidden. But tell me what you think.
They've really got that barbecue flavor down pat.
Yeah. I mean, there's one chef doing all the work in there. I reckon he's had years on the battlefield.
I don't know if it's like they use charcoal or something, but there's like a really nice smokiness to it.
Oh, and we got jalapenos again. So Asians, Malaysians particularly like jalapenos, yeah?
Some might say like Malaysians are the Mexicans of Asia.
Well, I like the jalapenos with all the Asian food at the moment. I've never had that combo.
Ah, yeah. It definitely adds like this brightness and freshness that cuts through a lot of the richness of.
Because usually you have the fresh chili. I usually get the fresh chili in my
But
dishes.
because it's pickled, there's like that vinegary.
Yeah. All right, let's try it with the jalapenos. That adds another dimension to it. Yeah, the sourness.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
a bit more appetizing.
All right, have you tried the chicken?
I've never tried it, and like I find it hilarious because usually this is just like a steamed dish. But they were like, how can we make it less healthy? And they put on like just a pile of fried garlic.
Go for it. I want you to try it and tell me what you think. So this wouldn't be a normal Malaysian dish.
Oh, you can get it in Malaysia. I don't know if I would consider this Malaysian food, but it's got a bit of a herbal flavor that's a bit different, I think, from your standard Cantonese fare.
Yeah, it does too.
Yeah.
It says salted chicken, but it's more like a soy sauce chicken.
Soy sauce chicken? Maybe. I think it's like trying to replicate a dish from. I'm not Malaysian, so I might be talking about it out of my butt. But in Ipoh, it's a kind of Chinese part of Malaysia.
Yeah.
There's a very famous salted chicken.
Yeah. Usually that's drier though, isn't it? That's got a sauce to it.
No, I think it's quite similar to this. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think it has a similar flavor profile to that, but
Yeah.
it's obviously not exactly what they say.
That's actually quite simple. It's quite yum as well.
I think we went in the wrong
Dishes.
order. We probably should have started.
Yeah.
with this.
Now that's been overshadowed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what an absolute treat this place was. Look at the plates.
Yeah.
Pretty much done.
We did all right.
I got to say mine was definitely the barbecue roast pork. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
I've never had that sweet and barbecue type flavor on barbecue pork. The other dishes were great too, like the crispy pork. Having it with that noodle,
Yeah.
and it has a distinct flavour of that noodle. Yeah, not sure what that was.
And it was your first time having the green chili as well.
Yeah, I call it jalapenos.
Yeah,
but,
I know. I'm specifically not using that term. So, of everything we ate today, what was your favorite?
It has to be the Nasi Lemak, the pork belly
Yeah,
Nasi
okay.
Lemak.
It is pretty special.
Yeah. What's your favourite?
I think, the Nasi Lemak is unlike most, or pretty much any Nasi Lemak you can find here, at least in Melbourne from my knowledge. But I also find like the lo shi fan is hard to find elsewhere. And that I could eat pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
So like the Nasi Lemak feels like a special occasion kind of.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
quite heavy.
That's the end of this video. Give me a comment down below where your favourite unique eat is in Melbourne, and I'll see you guys on the next video.